All right, now to a new report on anti-Semitism and anti-Arab, anti-Muslim bias at Harvard. Well, this new report found that anti-Semitism had infiltrated coursework, social life, and the hiring of some faculty members. It found that anti-Semitism was more pronounced in parts of the university that have a social justice bent. And then there was a separate report on anti-Arab, anti-Muslim, and anti-Palestinian bias on campus. It found that 92% of Muslims surveyed say they believe that they would face an academic or professional penalty for expressing their political opinions. Many felt, quote, abandoned and silenced. In response, the president of Harvard apologized for the problems that the task force revealed, and he promised that he would address them.
So some of the specifics here are pretty shocking. The report on anti-Semitism recounted an episode in which a student asked not to work with an Israeli partner, and the instructor granted that request because, in their view, a student who supported the cause of an oppressed group should not be forced to work with a student identified as a member of an oppressor group. Jill, reinforcing all of this, there were Jews told at university-run training sessions about privilege that they were even more privileged than white people because they were Jewish and white. In another episode, a new medical student recounted arriving for visitation day, encountering students yelling "Free Palestine," discouraging Zionists from attending the schools. Zionism, of course, is just the belief that Israel has a right to exist and that Jews have a right to a homeland. The report said that some courses on Israel and Palestine were disproportionately taught by non-tenure track faculty members. Translation: people who aren't in there for the long term, and that means they're not as carefully vetted as more senior faculty. Some of these issues existed before October 7th, 2023, but after that, there was a, quote, avalanche of posts by members of the Harvard community trafficking in anti-Semitic comments and stereotypes. At the same time, we got this report about Muslim students who were interviewed, expressed a constant fear of having their pro-Palestinian views revealed along with their identities. They worry that the attempt to do that would lead to revoked job offers. Some of them report being called slurs like terrorist and towelhead for wearing keffiyehs. And so the Palestinian students also say that they felt unsupported by Harvard administrators as they mourned loved ones who had died in Gaza or were just trying to support that cause.
So now the president of the school says that the university's deans are, quote, reviewing recommendations concerning admissions, appointments, curriculum, and orientation and training programs. And he also promised that there would be a university-wide initiative to promote and support viewpoint diversity.